keep it on me. I can't let her crib unless that chopper on me. She say on the shit, she gon' put it on me. You can keep this out, I'ma smoke this OG. Remember way back then?
FreshSqueezed family, back at you with the first interview of 2021. I know it's been a minute since my last interview, so I do want to thank you for sticking around and supporting me through this time. Today we have the homie Semi and his manager Kalem in the building. What's good, man? How y'all living?
What's good, man? What's good?
Chilling, bro. Just trying to get back after having COVID. I know we was talking off cam, and you said you had it too, so you definitely know that struggle of like trying to get back into your normal lifestyle. That shit was kind of bogus, bro. But
yeah, tough.
Yeah, how y'all been dealing with COVID, and not just COVID? We gotta speak on what the fuck happened yesterday too. Yeah. But starting with COVID, how y'all been dealing with that?
I've just been trying to stay like limited to who I'm around and things like that. Take all my vitamins, you know, sea moss, whatever they be saying.
Sea moss.
I just be taking all my vitamins and stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the way to go, bro. I know when this first started, I didn't take it as serious until I got that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like I was trying to move around and go club and party, but I definitely wasn't concerned about getting it. So I definitely recommend telling everybody, like, take that shit kind of serious.
Yeah, especially because, like, it's older people we around, like our parents and things like that. That's really what made me nervous about it, more so than not myself. It'd be like, you don't want to get something, bring it home to your mom or your dad. You feel me? Your grandparents. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, definitely. So we gonna jump into what the hell happened yesterday, bro. Just like real quick,
we not about Capitol Hill.
Yeah, bro. Like, well, first of all, are y'all Trump supporters?
No. But I ain't not a Biden supporter either.
Yeah,
I'm kind of neutral with politics. I don't really.
Yeah,
I'm into it because it's obviously it's what's going on in a place that we have to live and things like that. But I'll be more focused on my state legislator, and things like that, more so than the broad scheme of things, because they affect me more directly than the president in a lot of cases.
Yeah, yesterday was just something you'll never thought you would see in America. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like we really living through a history book, bro. Like,
yeah, our kids gonna be learning about that in the history books or online, whatever they're gonna be doing then. But
that shit is insane, bro. All right, so we're gonna actually get into your actual career, bro. First off, how old are you?
I'm 23.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When bro walked through the door, I was like, buddy, like 6'8", walking in there, bro. So I damn near had to ask that question. But where did the name Semi come from?
I started making music when I was like 18 or something like. And my niece, she was a baby at the time. She probably like 3 or 4 or something like that. We was making music. I didn't know what I was gonna call myself. And me and my sister, she was teaching me how to write and do things like that. And it just came up one day. My niece came around. She's like, Uncle Semi or Little Semi, and it just had a ring. We just kept it. I was like, I'm gonna just roll with it, and then it just stuck because my family started calling me it, and it overgrew to Timmy. It just became Semi.
When you say your sister was helping you write, so was she like doing music originally and just passed it to you? Or?
Yeah, basically. Like I ain't gonna lie. I got the spark. I always loved music. I had been trying to write music when I was a kid and things like that. But I was like 4th grade. My mom was on it with me because I got the parents that's education. So she was kind of on that with me. They took my notebooks when I was writing in class. They took them. I got in trouble. So it was always in me too that I wanted to do music. I even had, I had a love for music, listening to music, all of that. And then it came a time where I wanted to do something with it, but I ain't know. Bar counts. You got to structure your bars. You got to know how to do certain things. She knew how to do that because she was a songwriter and a singer already. So you feel me? She just just post up, drink, write to beat. She'd just teach me different things like bar counts and stuff. And that's pretty much how it happened. She just passed it on to me. I just ran with it.
That's kind of crazy. A lot of people I talk to, they always say, like, I just started rapping one day, or I just started. Like, they didn't really have a passion for it, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy that it was, like, already in your family line. And, like, she the one who really taught you how to break that shit down.
Yeah.
So that's definitely an interesting, way to get into the game. When I was doing my research for this interview, I'm glad you said back in, like, 2018 or whatever you had started rapping. I saw your post with Herb, actually. when you said that was your first performance ever. So with this, your debut project dropping in November, like why was it such a like gap right there?
Between my performances with Herb and the drops.
Well, honestly, from like when you first even started music to like now,
To
this is
finally
your first
putting
one.
music
Yeah.
out. It started, it was, it was wrong. It's basically like, it was 2016, was it we graduated high school? That's when I first got in the studio. You know, then I was starting to learn. I wasn't good enough to put nothing out yet. You know, like you got to be realistic with yourself. You can't just. There's a lot of guys out there. You know, your quality. It's not even always quality. It be necessarily your delivery. It's more to music than just hopping in the studio and just rapping in front of that mic. You gotta actually be able to deliver what you're trying to say. It gotta sound good. Like
you're still trying to find your sound too. You know
I didn't even know my sound for real to just go jump off the porch and throw some music. I could have threw something out there and it could have hurt me, like strategically, because your first, they say first impression is everlasting a lot of times. So my first impression was this. I might not even be sitting here with you right now because I might have quit 3 years ago because I was terrible, you know? So it was like I had to be realistic. So it was like I made music for like a year. I kept it. I was probably sitting on 40 songs from just 2016 to 2017. That was when I was still recording in the studio. So 2016, 2017, I was in New York. I went to school in New York or whatever. I wasn't really able to get in the lab like that. So I was just working on writing. I was just crafting. Every time I had time, I'd write a song. I might not necessarily record it, so I come back home from break, but it was going like that. So it was like I really didn't have the avenues to put it out yet anyway, which was a blessing in disguise because it kept me in that cooking pot. Like I had to just keep learning.
Yeah.
And then by 2017, my uncle plugged me. You feel me? He looked out for me and put me on the show with her for Cabin for Cabo. So every year I opened for her since 2018. So it was like that. And that's why afterwards, I say 2018, what that take me to? I came back. I put out in this bitch with Fo. That was my first song that I really put out.
We actually filmed it at the Cap Day.
We filmed it. We had a show at the Cap Day. I put that out with Fo. And then I sat again because I still didn't feel like I was ready.
Still finding your sound, you know? Yeah. But I think it was good that you waited a little bit, you know?
Definitely so. Like, I feel like it came to my advantage because it helped me find more of myself. So, I say after that situation, I had Cap Day again. That was November, like 7th, I think.
This past year?
Yeah. This past year, I dropped November 21st. I ran into somebody at Cap Day who I'm kind of affiliated with, talk to here now. And he told me, like, what you doing? Like, why you ain't put your tape out? Because I just performed, like, 3 songs off of what was going to be my tape. I was just still nervous to put it out. And he just was like, what the fuck you waiting for? I'm like, you right, shit, like, it's time to go. So I just dropped it right after.
Ready, set, go.
Ready, set, go, right, literally.
So first of all, I want to commend you on that because people when they jump into music or whatever the case may be, they just seeing like dollar signs immediately. So they just want to hurry up and throw some shit out. So my question was going to be like, was it people in your ear telling you like, wait, nah, just keep working on your sound, or you just naturally was like, this not it yet?
I had hella people telling me put stuff out. I'm like, no, like it ain't time yet. It ain't time yet. My friends in New York was on me the heaviest. Like they got at least tapes. They got tapes that could have been like so much music. It could have been tapes of my old stuff. It's just like I ain't never gonna use it. They wanted me to put it out there, but then they hear the new stuff and they're like, damn. Then it's like now they see it. Like now they
see
understand.
Why you did it?
Yeah, now it's like everybody understand why I waited so long.
I feel it. So this was your first major project that's actually got, you know, in the public. You dropped it in November, late November. So it's been out for about a month and a half now, almost 2 months. Has your feedback been what you expected it to be, or less, more?
I tried to go into it with no expectations, to be honest. Like, I don't want to say I sell myself short mentally, but like sometimes I'll be like, I don't know what it's going to be.
You don't want to let yourself down.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
And I don't know what's going to happen, especially with your first one. So it's like, you don't know what to expect. You know that your friends and your family and who really your core your core group, your core friends, they gonna always rally and support you. So it's like I knew I was gonna have that support, but that was expected, I should say. But I didn't know the outsiders.
Yeah, I feel like you had a lot of outsiders that really
embraced me, started
album,
embracing me. I'm like, whoa, like a lot of people that I ain't never really even talked to, like they talk to me now and things like that, and I like that because it's like I build a connection, I build support, friendships, and most definitely
networking.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, and honestly, like, I'm not sending no shots at nobody, but it has been people that was dropping more often than you, and they not getting the support that you've got on just this first tape. And that's why I was asking, like, did you kind of expect that? Because you can already know, like, oh, when I drop this, it's probably gonna go crazy. So I definitely agree with your mindset. Like, you don't want to go into it like that because that's how people get let down, then they don't want to do that shit no more.
Exactly.
So would you say it's been a positive experience to make you want to go harder, or are you kind of happy with how it went?
I don't never want to be content, so it make me like, oh, I want to go hard. Like, I got to figure out what I got to do next to get to the next step, and then from that step, get to the next step. Like, that's how I break it down mentally. It's like, you just gotta keep working, and like you said, it definitely make me want to just go hard. It made me want to stay in the stoop, especially like there's no greater feeling to me than that, than to be embraced by outsiders.
Yeah.
Like, for your craft, like, that's a great feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it definitely fuels me to keep pushing.
You're only getting better.
If I keep working, humbly.
How would you recap that project? Like, if you had to rate it, because I'm sure you've grown since it's even came out, you know what I'm saying? You grow every day. So how would you rate that project?
I don't know. I love that project. Like, honestly, I give myself like an A-, or a B. I give myself a B.
Yeah, I was gonna say like an 8.5 out of 10.
I give myself an 8 out of 10. The only reason I give myself an 8 out of 10 is because the quality could have been better, and that's because I'm still learning how to mix myself. So it's like I give it like an 8 or a high B. If it was mixed right all the way and mastered, I give myself an A.
That actually led into my next question. I was going to ask, like, what do you, after listening to it and hearing it done, what are some things that you wanted to improve on your next project? So obviously mixing. Anything else?
My delivery got to keep getting better. My delivery, my wordplay, I definitely could keep getting better. I can keep getting better across the board, but like the things that stand out to me about myself would be like my delivery is one thing I gotta definitely work on, and I'll say content. Content is king. I don't want to be just all over the place, scatterbrained with my music. I make vibe music, mood music, but I still wanted to, have some substance to it.
Piggybacking off of content a little bit, on your IG, you don't really have that many posts, which is unusual for most artists. Like, you see them constantly posting all the time. Do that kind of go with your marketing plan, or you just naturally like social media?
Naturally, I just recluse from social media. Like, I'm real like into myself. Like, not into myself like that, but I pay attention to how I feel and how certain things make me feel. At a time back, probably like last year, I started noticing I was feeling weird from social media. Like, always scrolling on social media, always looking on social media. So I started taking breaks. Like, I signed out of social media probably for like a month, 2 months, out of everything. Only thing I think I was still even looking at here and there was Facebook, and that was still real. And I ended up logging out of that too. So it was like I got used to not having my social media no more. And then now that I'm back out and active trying to make music, I have to use it. So I post on my story more frequently than I'll post a picture or a video. Unless it's something important, I'm not really trying to post it.
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question. Like, do you feel like you have to be more engaged in order to be successful? I mean, obviously you don't have to, but
you gotta be relevant.
At the stage at the stage I'm at, yeah, you gotta post more. That's something I definitely have to do more. You gotta post more because people want to see what you're doing. People want to
put it out for yourself.
Exactly. Like, I'm gonna have to post more.
You're an image now.
Exactly. You're a business. You're a brand. Like, it ain't just me just having a social media no more. It's send me as a business. You have to look at yourself like a business, just like you have to look at FreshSqueezed. You know?
Yeah. No, definitely. I feel that 100% because it might sound weird, but like I like interviewing people. I like talking to people, but I find it damn near hard to like try to post every day. I find myself I'll post every day for 3 or 4 days, and I'm like, damn, I'm kind of tired of social media. But it's like that's really the wave right now, especially in the media industry. Rather you an artist or you doing this type of shit, like whatever the case may be. But I was just curious on that because you only had like 9 posts or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't post that much.
I'm totally opposite. I'll be
posting
all the time.
Yeah, because I got to, you know, you got to stay relevant, like I said.
Yeah, and it's actually worked out for you well. Like you get a lot of engagements on your posts, you know.
And that helps out with all my artists too, you know.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get into that. Finishing up with the album, what's your favorite song on there?
It changed every time, I swear. Probably Fast and Furious. Yeah, probably Fast and Furious. That was like, it's a fun song. It was a song I had fun making.
I like For Real.
Good look. That was like, honestly, that For Real started off as one of my least favorite songs on that project.
Really?
Yeah, but
I think it might be the visual. That's why, like, the visual made you like it more.
The visuals change it. Like,
I'm not even a lot of songs.
Yeah, like it be songs with mainstream artists I see not necessarily like, and then I see the visual they put with it, and it makes sense. I think I was watching the 85 South show, and you watched it?
Yeah.
The one when the Mind Shumpert was on there.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how Tiana Taylor could hear something and be like, no, this is what it gotta sound like. And she put a video with that song, like it makes sense. I was like, wow, it really does change it.
That's shout out to Jordan too, man, for real.
Yeah,
but
my dog.
That's a
good boy.
That's a big. I feel like that's a huge aspect to an artist because it's been a lot of artists that was ass like trash, but they always had crazy videos and that keep you relevant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think separates you from other art? Well, first, let me ask you this: do you feel like the music industry is overpopulated?
It's definitely overpopulated.
So what do you feel like separates you from the rest? In your personal opinion?
In my personal opinion, it ain't even a matter of skill or nothing like that. It's like I actually have a passion for this. Like I went to school. I don't have to rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some things, everybody got this stigma on rappers. That all these rappers got to be street guys. You got to sell, shoot, do all of this. I mean, yeah, obviously it's entertainment. We gonna talk about it. But I don't have to rap at the end of the day. Like, this is something I really want to do. Like, I'm trying to do this.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it's a passion, you know. And no matter what, it don't even got to be just rapping. Like, any way I can get my hands in the music industry, I'm going to get my hands in the music industry. Whether it be engineering, if I got to learn how to produce, I'm going to produce. Like, whatever. Music is my passion. So it's just a different hunger to me.
I feel that. Who is your favorite mainstream artist?
Future.
Do you see yourself, like, do you see him in yourself as far as your creation process?
I'll say I try to model his work ethic.
Yeah.
I love his documentary. I watch that shit. Whenever I feel like I gotta get a pick-me-up, I'll turn that documentary on. And you could it just push you. Like, he work his ass off.
Yeah, he do.
Like 12, it might be more than 12 years he been in the game. If you really think about it, like, that's the ultimate goal as an artist, should be longevity.
Yeah. He like a top grade artist. I mean,
exactly.
Top tier.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
Top tier.
Yeah, honestly, and I didn't even really rock with Future when he first came out, but he another one, like, kind of like what you were saying, how you can get better every time, because I know 3-4 years ago when he was dropping, you know, Dirty Sprite 2, then he dropped the Hallucination album. I'm like, damn, his ass getting better every time, bro.
Yeah.
No, that's a decent one to pan yourself at.
Find yourself, you know?
Yeah, you definitely do.
So how did this relationship of you and Kalem and Almighty even come together?
How long have I been know y'all?
For a long time, probably 10 plus.
10 plus, yeah.
Same school system.
Yeah.
Played ball.
So, all right, this kind of a question for you, bro. What is, well, obviously Black Diamond is like becoming an entire brand.
Yeah.
So what made you start the record label, and what made like Semi and Almighty be like them the two I'm finna start it with?
Well, I actually got a couple other artists too, but they're, you know, going with their craft and stuff, so they're gonna be dropping real soon too. But man, I just seen the opportunity and ran with it.
Yeah.
Like, I seen they got talent. I'm gonna help them push it. We're gonna get their name out there. I got clout. He got clout. Fo got his clout, and it's just really gonna run off from there.
Like just building a super team. Like,
Yeah, basically.
Like LeBron trying to.
And I don't rap. You know, I don't rap. I might want to get in the booth here and there to talk some shit, but like I said, I seen the opportunity. I want to help them get better.
Yeah.
Not even for themselves, for their family, you know?
Yeah.
Because we've been together for years, so we're all family. Like, it's not really friendship no more, you know? You're stuck with me. But like,
but I was gonna say too, is like, it what's make it unique is not necessarily unique, but it's like we in a position where we seeing everybody else do it. Like you had the ASAP Mob,
yeah,
you had the Glow Gang, you had Odd Future, you had all these different groups, and like I think it's pretty cool if everybody here, you know, just come together under one umbrella.
And another thing is they have their work ethic is crazy, man. Semi and Fo like that, they're really paving the way for all the other Black Diamond artists that's gonna be coming. Then when we open our studio, they're gonna be engineering. You know, they're gonna learn producing, all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, everybody want to do music, so might as well. I already got the name for it.
Yeah, definitely. Was that something that was always like in the background, or it kind of just clicked one day?
I mean, I always want to be like, you know what I mean, like a manager type, you know what I mean, a big dog, you know what I mean, like just
on your shook.
Yeah. I wanted to say that, but I'm not gonna be on that shook shit. You know what I mean? I got you on camera. Nah, it's just, you know what I mean. Like I always been like the guy to put things together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might not have the talent, but they do. So
yeah, that's smart, bro. I was just curious because I like to see people's thought process. You know what I'm saying? So. With that being said,
but if they wasn't good, I wouldn't put, you know what I mean? Like, you know, they actually got a future in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if it's not rapping, like engineering, recording people, all type of stuff, you know what I mean? We're thinking that as a business way, you know?
Yeah. When I interviewed Fo, I didn't even realize like he was engineering and producing his own shit.
So he's doing the same thing.
He helped me do it.
Yeah, he taught him how to do it.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have never probably even went and got a mic because I was still paying for studio time. And he's like, bro, you're tripping. I'm like, no, I'm not. And then I finally was like, you know what, you're right. Yeah, he told me you tripping. Then I finally got it, and I was like, it makes sense. And then
a Good Boy too. Good Boys.
Yeah, Jordan recorded himself too. We started our own little way of trying that.
It's how do you feel about collaborating with other artists? Not Fo or Jordan though.
That's what I was gonna say. This year, I think
that's what I gotta get on. I definitely gotta rev it up. But you know what it is too? It would be harder for me to collaborate with other artists if they never heard me on any. You know, to just hear somebody else like, hey, you trying to do a song together, and they don't know me from
who's this?
Like you only got no tape out, you don't got no video out. Like you know, that was harder to do it then. But now it's like. I don't think it'd be too hard for me to reach out to somebody and do something. I definitely need to.
What draws you to other artists that you would be willing to collaborate to?
Usually, I like I'm a relationship based person, but it's like now I say like I really have to listen to their music a little bit, and I gotta be a fan of them. Like not a fan of them, but you know I gotta genuinely like your music. I don't want to just get on the song with you and I don't really even like your music. What's the point of that?
Yeah, like his flow. It might not sound right. You know? It'd
be like, what's the point of that? Or if I know that my sound might not mesh well with your sound, I might not want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'd be like that. So it's like if I just hear it and I like it, then I'd be like, hell yeah, I want to do a song with that person. Like they shit hard. Why not?
Yeah, I was wondering because I know sometimes artists just do the song just because you ask for the feature, you know what I'm saying? With you actually liking music, I was like, well, I wonder if you're going to take that route or if you have to actually like them because let's say you're a picky listener, like you would never have features then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do you think that sometimes you're just going to have to be like, I might not really rock with him, but it's going to progress me, so whatever?
Are you saying rock with him as far as
his music?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think I still do the song, like, cause that might be a different way around. It could be somebody reaching out to me for a feature. I might not like the song, but it's like, I'm gonna help you, especially if I'm a bigger artist. If I was a bigger artist and somebody else needed a feature, bro, and I was in a position where I could do features without, without label shit, I'd do features with other people. Why would I not want to help the next person get a step up. It be people that crab in a bucket shit.
Yeah.
Is
Perfect
fucking
term.
everything up.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I'm
why I
gonna help
started-
the next person.
That's why I started the label too, so that they don't have to sign to no one that's gonna bullshit them and not let them do music with people. You know what I mean? All that other,
Weird
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Definitely. What has been your biggest accomplishment up to this point, in your opinion? I know you might not feel like, you've done anything big, but even if it's just a small victory, like what is something that you look back and you like, damn, I'm glad I did that?
Like musically,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I'd say putting the tape out.
Just doing it.
Putting like that's a big leap, especially for somebody like me. Like, people don't know how I wear this shit on my sleeve. So it was like putting my music out in front of everybody, that shit felt weird. Like, it felt weird. It was like you feel vulnerable. Because whatever somebody say could, chink your armor a little bit if you ain't got your thick skin on that day or mentally, shit like that. That shit really could get at you on the low.
Yeah.
So it was like, just the fact that I finally jumped off the ledge and put it out, it was like, it was cool.
You
People
jumped
like
off the
it.
porch.
You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
Some people like it. If you don't, you don't. But like, now it's like mentally, I don't care no more. Like, I'm ready to just keep releasing. It's like I want more. I want to keep going.
Yeah, and that's the best mind state to even be in, because not everybody gonna like you, not everybody gonna support you, but as long as you still rocking, I mean, that's all that matters, really.
My mom told me they hated Jesus.
Hey, everybody.
Like,
that was a good
They
one.
gonna hate me too. So
There ain't one person on this earth that's successful that don't got somebody that hates them, bro.
Exactly.
That's your biggest accomplishment. What's your biggest, not regret, but like lesson?
Listen to my parents. I got caught up on some dumb shit.
Yeah,
Listen to your parents, because that shit set me back a little bit.
yeah. That's a different one, bro.
Yeah, you gotta listen sometimes. It's okay to be hard-headed when you
You live and you learn, bro.
you live and
You'll
you
be all right.
learn. Yeah, you gotta listen to people.
Facts. I mean, me personally, bro, I stopped looking at stuff as losses. Like, everything is a lesson.
It's a
bro.
lesson,
Like,
literally.
everything, unless you dead or in prison for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Like, everything is a lesson that you can learn from and grow from. Like, learn not to do it again. So, listening to your parents, that's actually kind of funny, low key.
Listen. They gonna hear this and be laughing. Definitely.
What are some things we should look forward to in the coming years, tapes, albums, features?
I want more albums out, like you said. I want to open my own business. Finally, like, that's my biggest goal. I was a business major, so I want to open my own business. I want to just grow, like we said, just grow. I want to keep growing, so that's what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, getting more supporters, getting more, just getting bigger, getting better. Always.
What do you want to open as your business?
Whatever I could get my hands on, honestly. I ain't gonna say too much right now.
Yeah.
We working on something.
Hey,
we working on something.
Yeah, I ain't know how to do it. We got some shit in the works.
Yeah, got some shit up our sleeves.
I feel it for sure. So let us know where to find y'all at, man. What's the social media tags?
My social media is at Semix2, I think _ after that. And then same on Twitter and Facebook, Semi Tim Bankston, Semi Jr.
Mine's K_Martin420 and then Kalem Martin on Facebook. I don't got no Twitter and I need to get one, but
Hey, if I gave y'all the wrong one, mine in his bio.
I'll make sure to have them in the bio.
Good
as well, bro. Well, I do want to give y'all a big shout out for coming through, man. Honestly, I like talking to people that's seeing the bigger picture, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely getting those vibes right now. I know me and you got to set up an interview.
We're going to do an interview.
Probably, I'm trying to shoot it in the shop if we can.
Yeah, we can do it whenever you're ready.
Yeah, definitely. I know I got Jordan coming through, so I pretty much had a whole team on here eventually. Y'all keep pushing, bro, for real. Like, this is a separation year, especially for our area, especially for people that's working hard.
Hey, this area is
the regions
coming
up. The
up.
regions
It is,
coming
bro.
up.
If you
From
really,
music to sports to business.
if you don't know, open your eyes.
Yes, like, we're
it's
coming 2 and 9,
crazy
baby.
shit.
Like,
We got so much shit going on here.
I feel it,
We
bro.
just gotta come together.
That's what it is. That's the biggest thing. Like, when you said crabs in a bucket earlier, I talk to one of my homies all the time, and like, he used that same term. It's like, it's so much talent, but it's so much envy at the same time, man.
When
It
everybody
shouldn't.
could just.
That's why I tried throwing them events, you know, get everybody together, you know, we all got our own craft, like, you know what I mean? From the clothing to the videos to the music to the business and the sports, man. Like, it's really a lot of talent in the region.
Everybody, they can't deny it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And we just came together as a whole, you know, like, we'd be dangerous.
Yeah, it's coming, bro. The people who got the right mindset, it's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. Are you still doing that event on the 20th?
No, I got postponed because of COVID.
Yeah.
And it's only like half capacity, so I'm gonna wait until it's full capacity again, probably in the summertime.
Gotcha.
But we'll talk about that in our interview.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Well, for sure, man. FreshSqueezed family starting off 2021 strong. I really like this interview, dog. I had a good time.
Good vibes, good
Yeah,
vibes.
facts.
I got the goats behind me. You know,
Hey,
actually, just need LeBron. So
This is no, man. This is the first video I actually have this Kobe and Jordan.
Hey, I was gonna say that when I walked in. I said I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah, this the first.
But I'm not
time.
even a LeBron fan. I'm a MJ and Kobe fan. But
I'm a Kobe fan.
yeah, that's really dope.
Yeah, we'll get Braun on there,
Yeah,
man,
we
for
got to.
my Braun supporters.
Yeah.
FreshSqueezed family, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Shout out to the whole Black Diamond family, and we'll see you next time.
You will find another me if you lucky. Yeah. I gave you all of me. I got on my ass, I got me a bag, and look at you calling me. You said I ain't shit, and I thought I was toxic. How you fall for me?